Here are trivia about the 10 elements you can listen to in English. Now, let's get started.
Banana radiation. Did you know that we get a small amount of radiation from bananas? Bananas have a natural radioactive material called potassium-40. When you eat one banana, you get about 0.1 microsieverts of radiation. This is a very small amount, about 1/1000th of the radiation from a chest X-ray. This is the origin of an informal unit of measurement called the banana equivalent dose. However, you do not need to worry. This radiation does not build up in your body. Our bodies have a system called homeostasis that keeps the amount of potassium at a constant level. When you eat a banana, your body removes the extra potassium, so the radiation in your body does not increase even if you eat many bananas. Rainbow bismuth. Did you know that the beautiful rainbow color of a bismuth crystal is not the metal's real color? The color actually comes from a very thin layer on its surface. This layer is an oxide film made of bismuth trioxide, bismuth 3 oxide. It is extremely thin, only a few tens of nanometers thick. When light hits this film, it causes light interference, which is what we see as a rainbow of colors. The thickness of this oxide film is slightly different from place to place on the crystal. This small difference changes the wavelength of light that we see, creating a complex and beautiful gradient of colors. This is the same reason why a soap bubble looks colorful. The thin film of a soap bubble also causes light interference, making it shimmer with many different colors. Gold's special color. Have you ever wondered why gold is a yellow color, but most other metals are silver? The secret is in how fast its tiny electrons move. The special color of gold comes from an idea in science called the relativistic effect. In a gold atom, electrons travel very fast, close to the speed of light. Because they move so quickly, they absorb blue light. When blue light is taken away from white light, we see the opposite color, which is yellow. This is what gives gold its famous warm glow. This effect is very small in other metals, so they just look silver. But for gold, which has a high atomic number of 79, the effect becomes very strong and easy to see. This tiny action happening inside the atom, called the contraction of the electron's path, creates the beautiful color we love. It is amazing that such a small event gives gold its unique shine. Body's battery. Did you know that your body has tiny batteries inside its cells? These batteries are very important for sending information. In your body, there are many potassium ions inside your cells, but many sodium ions are outside. This difference creates a small electric potential of about -70 millivolts across the cell membrane. This is called the resting membrane potential. It works like a battery that powers your nerve cells to send signals throughout your body. How do cells keep these ions separate? The secret is their different sizes. A sodium ion has a radius of 99 picometers, while a potassium ion is larger at 138 picometers. Special channels and pumps in the cell membrane can tell the difference between these sizes. They carefully control the movement of ions, letting only the correct ones pass through. This process maintains the difference in ion concentration and keeps the cell's battery charged. Carbon dating. How do scientists know the age of things found in ancient ruins? They can use a special element called carbon-14. All living things take in carbon-14 from the air. When an organism dies, it stops taking in new carbon-14. The carbon-14 inside it slowly decreases with a half-life of about 5,730 years. This means half of it is gone after that time. By measuring the remaining carbon-14, scientists can find the age of organic materials up to about 50,000 years old. However, the amount of carbon-14 in the atmosphere changes over time. This is because of things like nuclear tests and the use of fossil fuels. To get an accurate date, scientists must correct their measurements. They use an international standard curve called INTCAL. This curve is based on the carbon-14 levels in tree rings which have a known age. This correction helps make the carbon dating results more precise. Lithium and water. Did you know that a special metal called lithium can be dangerous with water? When metallic lithium touches water, it creates hydrogen gas. This chemical reaction, 2Li plus 2H2O, right pointing arrow, 2 lithium hydroxide plus H2, also produces a lot of heat. Sometimes this heat is enough to set the hydrogen gas on fire. Among similar metals called alkali metals, lithium's reaction is calmer, but it still has a risk of fire. This fact is very important for the safety of lithium-ion batteries. We use these batteries in our phones and laptops. If a battery is damaged, the lithium parts inside can touch moisture in the air. This can cause the same chemical reaction or a short circuit, leading to a fire or explosion. For this reason, you must never use water to put out a lithium battery fire. Atom is empty space. Did you know that all things are mostly empty space? The atoms that make up matter are 99.9999999% vacuum. An atom is made of a very small nucleus at its center and a large empty area around it. Let's imagine the nucleus is a small ball with a diameter of 1 centimeter. In that case, the electrons would be flying about 1 kilometer away. So why can't you walk through a wall? This is because of the electromagnetic repulsion of electrons. The electrons in your body push away the electrons in the wall, so you cannot pass through it. Same gemstone? Did you know that the red ruby and the blue sapphire are actually the same stone? It is true. They are both a mineral called aluminum oxide. The only difference between these famous gemstones is a very small amount of another element inside them. This tiny amount, only about 1%, is what creates their beautiful and different colors. Without these special elements, the mineral is colorless. The color of the gem depends on which element is inside. A ruby gets its red color from an element called chromium, Cr². This element absorbs some light, which makes the stone look red. A sapphire gets its blue color when two elements, iron, Fe², and titanium, T⁴, work together inside the stone. These two elements absorb different kinds of light, and this is why we see the beautiful blue color of a sapphire. Body rusting. Did you know that your body can rust just like old metal? This rusting is caused by unstable atoms inside us. These atoms, especially a type called reactive oxygen species, are also known as free radicals. They can damage our cells, which leads to aging and disease. They are created inside our mitochondria, which make energy for our body. When we use oxygen, about 1% to 2% of it becomes these harmful free radicals. Our bodies have a way to fight this damage. Special workers, called antioxidant enzymes, like one named SOD, remove these free radicals to keep us healthy. However, as we get older, these enzymes start to work more slowly. When the enzymes slow down, more free radicals are left inside our body. This increase in free radicals is called oxidative stress, and it causes more damage to our cells over time. Iron in blood. Did you know that iron in your body works like a tiny truck? You have only about 4 grams of iron in your whole body. About 70% of this iron is in the hemoglobin inside your red blood cells. The main job of this iron is to carry oxygen. It picks up oxygen in your lungs and delivers it to all the cells throughout your body. Iron has a special ability to change its state. It is surrounded by a structure called heme. This special structure helps the iron to combine with an oxygen molecule. However, it does not completely change the iron. Because of this, the iron can easily let go of the oxygen at the right place and time. This smart system makes sure your body gets the oxygen it needs to live.